Hi everyone, this is Sean, Circling Hawk. I'm here to do a review on a Dokha, and I got it as a gift on the order that I just got in yesterday. That I did a video on the unboxing. It's called Farthing Sweet Leaf. I'm thinking it's more of a tribute to Lord of the Rings. I really like Lord of the Rings. The Hobbit was the first book I ever read in my life. I wouldn't call myself like a major follower, but I do like Lord of the Rings. And this is brand new to me. I have not tried this. Basically what I'm trying to do here is give you a first impression on first experiencing a Dokha that I've never tried. It is a warm. It's a custom. This is your sample bag. It's a nice way to get an idea about a Dokha. If you don't want to invest into a small bottle or even larger, it's a nice way to try it out and not have to go deep into your wallet. And I'm going to give you my impression on the scent. That's the only thing I've checked out on this so far is the scent. It's got a nice scent. Sweet. Sweet where you can tell it's flavored. Kind of smells like it has grape in it. I'm not a big fan of grape, but there's actually one Dokha that I've already gotten that is a grape that I like. I try not to mention things that I really aren't doing at the moment. It's nice. It's got a really nice scent to it. Very welcoming scent, especially to someone that is looking for flavor. I'm going to be using my new Medwalk, my Shioki. This is my main Medwalk now. It will be what I use in everything I do on video, unless I'm doing a Medwalk review on another Medwalk that I may have, which I may do. This pipe, this Medwalk smokes to a whole brand new level for me. It's actually bringing out the buzz in Dokhas for me that I've never gotten, because it's such a smooth, hardly any restriction with a filter, and it smokes exceptional. And I'm just telling you this because this is the first time I'm doing a review with it. I just got this yesterday, along with this as a gift. And I'm going to do a review on this Dokha, my first impression of smoking it and everything about it. And let's see what happens. I'm going to pack this. This bowl on this is very, very deceptive, and I like that a lot, because it's by what I've been able to understand, that's the way a Medwalk is done. It seems to be a small bowl, my first impression just looking at it, but it is a deep bowl, and it is, I would consider, my largest Medlock bowl that I have. To give you an idea, I can do 2 power hits on this, no problem. Usually with my other bowl that I was using, I could only do 1 power hit and then just kind of finish up what was left of the bowl. This I can do 2 because the bowl is as big as it is, which I do like. And I like the fact that it seems small, but it's not. And that's, I mean, for me, this Medlock is what I was looking for and researched, and just, it was finally Medlock.com that got something in that just said, yeah, that's the one. Alright, I'm going to leave this kind of out. So I can grab it and show you at the end, I guess. And let's get into smoking this. Got my lighter out of convenience. I got the fan on, the air conditioning on. Don't want my match going out when I smoke it. I don't know how I'm going to smoke this yet, because this is for the first time smoking this particular Dokha. And the one thing I can say about Dokha is every one of them is different. I pick up something of a characteristic that's different in every one of them for some reason. And I like that a lot. It basically gives that particular Dokha its own personal signature with me. But I have no idea with this one. This is brand new to me. I've never tried it, and I'm going to do a video with you and give you my first impression. And here we go. This pipe smokes exceptional. I don't know if I would have gotten this from my other pipe in terms of what I'm feeling right now, but I'm not using that pipe, that Medlock. The first thing I gotta tell you, it does grab your breath as warm. That's a sign of the buzz. This is one where it grabs your breath, and you know, you hit this hard, and it already has that buzz effect, but you really power hit it, and I can already tell it's going to bring out that buzz nicely. It's not an overwhelming one. What does kind of get you is the breath. Kind of does snag it a little bit. It doesn't take it totally away, but it makes you slow down, makes you concentrate. Taste. I'm going to take another blast at it for that. Taking the time to diagnose the taste. I can tell you that it does have that flair of bringing out the natural tobacco taste. For me, it does have a slight hint of grape taste to it. It's on the sweet side, very sweet side, I would say. It's nice. It's not an overpowering grape. It's not a real chemical grape. And that's the one thing I have a problem with in terms of grape and cherry. Is that, well, when I was young, that was the two flavors you got as a child as medicine. And I pick up on that chemical flavor very much so, especially with cherry and grape. I don't get that chemical taste of grape. I get an actual grape taste. Fruit, not the chemical. That's important to me. That's what makes it more inviting to me. That is a natural grape taste. That's what I'm picking up so far. I'm feeling that there's other things in it. I just really can't tell you right now. I can't pick it up so much. And I like to try and diagnose what I think I'm picking up compared to just going to what they list as ingredients and trying to find them within it. I try to find what I personally experience with the Dokha first before I investigate into what's actually in it. That way I can honestly make a valid judgment upon my experience with Dokha itself, and total just personal experience with no background information. I'm going to finish up this bowl and try to get into the category of 10s with it. This is nice. This is nice. I like that it's got the natural hint of grape with the straight tobacco. It's a warm. The first initial hit does take your breath. I don't get that sensation on the additional hits. It's usually on the first hit that I get that breath that kind of gets snagged from me, and I just kind of know to slow down and concentrate. Smoothness, it's very smooth. There's hardly any itch. There's really no harshness to it. It's the straight tobacco is it's a little bit on the dry side in terms of like a wine, and the grape can also cause that effect with me, basically because it's on the citrus level, and citrus just naturally, for me, takes on a dry characteristic. Kind of wipes everything else off your palate and with the citrus, and then it just kind of gives you that citrus flavor. It's nice to have that with the natural tobacco taste. I would say it's basically a best of both worlds, because you get the natural tobacco and you get the flavor. Buzz-wise, it's not an overwhelming buzz. It's an inviting one. It is a buzz. It's not a glow. Glows are mostly for me in the cold region. 1 through 10 on a scale, taste. I'm going to give it a 9 on taste, for me personally, because it is basically a half and half blend for me. That it's very inviting, very welcoming, very basically, I would like to smoke another bowl of this, and so that's where I rate that in terms of taste. Smoothness, where it took my breath away, I still had no urge I had no itch, I had no urge to really have to cough. Smoothness, it's up there. I want to give it a perfect 10, but the only thing that tapers it down, that I can see for other people, is if they don't really care for the natural, straight tobacco taste. That's the only thing that drops it down to a 9, in terms of smoothness, because the natural tobacco can add a sense of roughness where it's really not rough. It's just the characteristic of straight tobacco. That's the only thing that drops it down to a 9 in terms of thinking about other people. For me, it's really leaning towards a 10 in terms of smoothness. One thing I got to say about this Medwalk that I just got, and I'm so happy about, it smokes exceptionally well. I get more smoke, easier, quicker, and to a capacity that is brand new to me. It's brand new because, I finally feel like I've got the Medwalk that just really does the job for me. It is in the style that I want. It has a tendency to keep the bowl lit, which I like. You can take that second full hit and the bowl is fully glowing. I just want to point that out. And this is a longer video because I'm trying to explain the Medwalk that I just got and how it has added to my enjoyment with Dokha, and trying to give you my impression on a Dokha that I've never smoked except with you right now. Buzz-wise, on a 1 to 10 scale, I would give it a 6. I would give it a 5 if it didn't take the breath away. But where it has that buzz effect of snagging your breath, and making you slow down, that's part of the buzz in terms of letting you know that it's coming if it's not already there. That's what bumps it up to a 6. Otherwise, it's a very acceptable buzz. It's one that would probably make you invest the time to maybe increase your buzz. It's a good way this is a good Dokha to introduce yourself to the buzz itself. I guess an overall rating, with the only thing that it's not a bad analogy for it in terms of the buzz being low. That's just where it falls. It's a nice buzz. It's not a glow. It's right there at the beginning. And it just, in terms of a buzz, and I like that, but I can't give it a high rating, in terms of effect, because it's not a strong buzz. It's a very acceptable and inviting buzz, to maybe want to search more into getting a stronger buzz. It's just very acceptable, very inviting, but it's not a high number. I just can't give it a high number in terms of, the intensity. And a Dokha for me does not always have to be that intense level. When I want that intense level, I know what to go to. I do appreciate Dokhas that are in that medium level, or even the cold level, where I'm just going for taste. It's just my all-around appreciation for tobacco and Dokha itself. So an overall score, based on everything that I've talked about, strong 8, very strong 8. It is South Farthing leaf, sweet leaf, and I like it. It's got me already to where I want to try another bowl, and I want to try to go with a deeper hit. But I also did not want in this video to try and go with a major power hit and just kind of end up overwhelming myself on video where I'm not ready for it. Some Dokhas can really surprise you. So I didn't want to basically embarrass myself on film. But yeah, very nice, very inviting. Basically kind of gives you the message of come back to me because you like this. This is one that I would pick up a small bottle of. And honestly, to have that balance of natural tobacco and a flavor, for me, it's the best of both worlds. And this is it. And I put sorry about that. I put the gift tag on the back as it was on the front, but I like to show that, that little picture. I actually sometimes take these little pictures off the sample bags, use them as decoration on other things. I'm an artist. I just kind of do things in an artistic way a lot. It's just natural about me. But yeah, this is a nice Dokha. I recommend it. If you like grape, if you like a natural tobacco taste with your flavor, I recommend this highly. I like it. I'm already thinking about, if depending on when I run out of this, picking up a small bottle. Because it has a different characteristic than the other one that I have that's a grape that I like, but it's not the best of both worlds. This is. So yeah, I really like it. I know this is a long video. I kind of wanted to describe my med walk that I just got, and it kind of takes me a little bit of time on a first impression to kind of take the information to myself and give it back to you, basically on the spot as I get it. So yeah, this is first impression review, where it's just, I don't know, it's a good review because it just, it promotes Dokha in a positive way that, and basically they've got another Dokha that is a fine quality, well tasting, well rounded, and another excellent addition to their menu. And I'm thankful to you, Bassam, and all those that work for you. Those that work for you, I know they bust their butt to get those orders out, and you do a great job of just trying to make people happy, and I know that you care about people enjoying what they get from you, and that's why I try to show back my appreciation towards you, Bassam, and those that work for you. I don't know. This is the end of the review. First impression. Thank you for the gift. I really appreciate it a lot. And I don't know. Just hope you have a good day. I was kind of on the tired side with this. I don't smoke when I first wake up, but I'm still kind of in that phase. But I hope maybe you got something out of this. I know it's a long video, and yeah, pretty much, have a good day. Do what you do, and enjoy. And that's it. All right.